What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go check out my other videos. Check them out. Check them out. But first, I never thought I would have to even say this or talk about this, but we should have seen it coming, kind of. All right, so you guys read the title, you saw the thumbnail. Let's get right into it. The city of Chicago is suing Glock. They're suing them under the pretenses of, oh, your product was made so easily customizable to convert it to a machine gun. Okay, so let's make this clear right now, all right? I want to point this out. And first off, how stupid is that? Oh, we're going to sue you because your product that isn't a machine gun, other people are turning it into a machine gun, which you're not doing. So you're not doing anything wrong. You're just selling your product that you've sold and had no problem with being sold since the 80s. And we're going to sue you instead of these people. Now, here's the thing. I'm an advocate for full auto any day of the week. I do not believe that full auto should be limited by any standard. I believe the NFA should be abolished. Jesus, I can English today. It's been one of those days, guys. ATF needs to be abolished. NFA needs to be repealed. It's just suing Glock for what other people are doing is as stupid as suing Home Depot for a homeless man beating somebody to death with a hammer that he stole from there. You see what I mean? It makes no sense whatsoever. It's absolutely dumb. So we're just going to start with that right there. Get that out the way entirely. All right. Next, I want to point something out here that a lot of these cities and, anti-gun cities in particular, a lot of these representatives, a lot of these politicians don't understand is that Glock already made a machine pistol. They already did. They did so long ago. What were the first 3 models of Glock released? If you guys are into guns like I am, you know this right now. The first 3 models of Glock that were released were the 17, 18, and 19. The 17, everybody knows, full size, semi-auto. 19, everyone knows, compact, semi-auto. 18, full auto, full size. They made a machine pistol already. So it's not even the matter of, oh yeah, Glock is intentionally making them so easily customizable that they could, be converted to machine guns. They don't care about making them like that, guys. I hate to break it to you. They already have made a machine pistol. They already have the capabilities of doing so. So what are we suing Glock for? That makes 0 sense whatsoever. Not an ounce of sense, or even not even an ounce of thought was put into this lawsuit very clearly. Next, I want to point something out too. The Glock switch was not invented by Glock. Hate to break it to y'all. The dude who invented the Glock switch literally said, look, I'll be honest, I invented it with the sole purpose of selling it to the military, which already itself is asinine, anti-2A in its own way. But it was a device that was made for the Glock. It was made for the Glock. I think you guys can get what I'm trying to say here. All right. So Glock isn't interested in, oh yeah, let's turn our semi-autos into machine pistols. They have made machine pistols. They've done it before. So I just don't see the point in this lawsuit. I don't see how it's going to be effective. I don't see how it's going to even do anything to change crime that's going on there in Chicago. So, and you might be wondering, oh, why Chicago of all places? If you live under a rock and you don't know, for the last upwards of 10 years, Chicago has been one of the worst fucking places to live in the country. I don't give a damn about what the crime statistics say. I really don't. You know why? Because a lot of times when we're talking statistics, they're talking about, oh yeah, it's this many murders per this many people. Not everybody has the same fucking, not every state has the same goddamn population. So I really don't give a shit how the statistics say. What I can tell you is I know people from Chicago. I I know some grimy motherfuckers from Chicago. I know people who I'm cool with that are from Chicago. I know people I'm not cool with that are from Chicago. And every fucking one of them have all told me the same thing. If you want to go to Chicago, don't go. There's no reason to go. There's nothing important in Chicago that you need to go see. Nothing. That's just the truth of the matter here. Some people might not like what I'm saying. Some people might be from Chicago and are hearing this and they're like, oh, you're just shitting on our city. Lower the crime rate. Stop shooting at each other. Like the fact that we had to celebrate that there was 5 days of no shootings in Chicago for like the first time in 20 years was insane. So I want to point this out here. Instead of targeting the individuals who are committing these crimes, putting them away, locking them up, throwing away the key, instead of actually enforcing punishment on the criminals who are committing all of these acts, committing these murders, robberies, so many fucking crimes, all right? Instead of punishing them, you're trying to sue a gun manufacturer who has done nothing illegal. They have done nothing illegal, by the way. What they have done is not illegal in any way, shape, or form. They have, like, I'm sorry, I hate to break this to y'all. You can't say here, because Glock haters love to say Glock cannot innovate. And you know what? I will say, their innovations, quote unquote, their upgrades to their handguns are very minimal. So yeah, in a sense, they are right. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? So you can't sit here and by the logic of saying, oh yeah, Glock doesn't innovate too much, and then now be on the side of the city of Chicago saying, oh yeah, well, Glock made their handguns so easy to be innovated with, to turn into a machine pistol. That doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't. So I hate to break that to y'all, but so many parts of this lawsuit don't add up to me. All right? Because one, all these aftermarket parts that were made for the Glock, including Glock switches, were not created until the Glock was created. You can't put the cart before the horse. Wait, I believe that's how the phrase goes. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck that phrase. You get my point. It's not possible. That's like saying, oh yeah, because of something you did in today's current day and age, it turned your grandfather's childhood, into shit. That doesn't make sense. That's like the exact opposite of how it would work. You see what I mean? Like that's like, let's say you get into a fight with your past self, right? You're fighting your past self. And your dumbass sits there and is like, you know what, watch this. Cuts off your own arm. Your past self is like, bro, what do you say? That does nothing for me. That does nothing to me. That just leaves you without an arm. You see what I mean? It makes no fucking sense to sue Glock for parts that, one, were not originally created by Glock. But two, do you think that they sat there when they created these guns and were like, you know what? These are going to be just the new standard. There's going to be an aftermarket as big as the fucking ocean for these. I doubt it. I really truthfully doubt that that's what went across their mind. So just the object of suing them for it makes no sense. The entire basis of the lawsuit is, oh, well, you know what? We're just going to sue you for making your products because, look, we can all agree, especially the Glock haters, they don't do too much to change their products up, which, as I said, I personally don't care about. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I like Glock. But you think that by the same logic of they aren't innovative enough to make any changes to their guns, that they are also innovative enough to make their guns in a way where they're so easily customizable and easy to make changes? That makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense whatsoever. It doesn't add up in any way, shape, or form. This lawsuit is complete nonsense. And I'll be honest, what's probably going to happen, and it sucks to say, but what's probably going to happen is the lawyers at Glock are not going to want to deal with it. They're probably going to sit there and just have the insurance companies pay it off, get it out the way, be done with it. And what does that do? That just takes away more money from the gun industry. Now, I know the anti-gunners love saying, oh yeah, well, the gun industry is billions of dollars. Yeah, you guys understand that the gun industry also costs billions of dollars in manufacturing, right? A lot of there are some big gun industries that are sure making a lot of money, sure, but like a lot of these little gun stores, these small little gun stores aren't making too much money off selling guns, guys. So I just want to point that out here. All they're doing is essentially showing other brands, we'll sue you out of business. We'll take all your money so that way you can't do shit. You can't manufacture anymore. Then guess what? You have to say, we're done. We can't do anything anymore. In a way itself, in a certain way, shape, or form, this lawsuit is just trying to take away our Second Amendment rights as well. It's just something to think about. Now, another thing, too, that kind of irritates me is that we do have this thing called PLACA, all right? I believe it's PLACA. It might be FLACA. I'm not. Guys, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't remember reading up on this law from I remember reading it up on it 2 years ago. I haven't read up on it since. So, but whatever. The law essentially avoids useless lawsuits against the gun industry, against gun manufacturers. And yet here Glock is having to deal with this. So it makes no sense to me. But with that being said, I don't want to sit here and go in circles. Overall, useless lawsuit. El Chicago, Glock didn't do shit. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all. And because you agree with me, this lawsuit is absolute nonsense. It makes no fucking sense. Go ahead and make sure to check out all my other videos. Y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.